What if I told you the real lottery ticket isn't in your wallet? It's in your mind. You're not just hoping to win. You're wired to manifest miracles. This message isn't about luck, it's about law, spiritual law. Universal alignment. You've prayed, you've waited. Now it's time to speak, believe, and act like the win is already yours. In this powerful teaching, I'll show you exactly how to win the lottery with manifestation, step by prophetic step. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Ready to shift your reality? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone hungry for change before you ever hold a lottery ticket in your hand. You must first possess the winning ticket in your mind. Every visible victory starts as an invisible conviction. The manifestation of financial increase, whether through a lottery or any other channel, begins with a radical shift in how you think about money, worthiness, and expectation. The human mind is more than just a memory bank. It is a creative center, a production house, a spiritual transmitter, and whatever you send out from this inner laboratory becomes law in your external world. The moment you decide, deep within, that wealth is your portion and that your hands are not cursed but blessed, the universe begins to align with that belief. You stop seeing the lottery as a lucky strike and start seeing it as a divine strategy that responds to your internal belief system. Many people walk around with internal programs that say, "I never win anything," or "people like me never get rich." These are not just passing thoughts. They are magnetic declarations. You manifest what you expect. The subconscious doesn't argue with your logic. It obeys your belief. So if you believe you're not lucky, manifestation will never deliver luck to you. If you believe you're always broke, your external reality will continue to mirror that confession. Let's consider a man named Curtis, a 44-year-old maintenance worker in New York who won $298 million in the lottery in 2019. His story isn't just about money, it's about mindset. Curtis had played the lottery consistently with unwavering hope. But more importantly, when asked what changed for him, he said, "I stopped thinking about what I didn't have and started focusing on what was coming to me." That's mindset alignment. He didn't just play the numbers. He believed in the breakthrough. In Proverbs 23:7, the scripture says, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." It doesn't say "as he wishes" or "as he dreams while doubting," but "as he thinks" from the deepest part of his being. If you believe you're worthy of a financial miracle, you start acting like it. Your conversations change, your posture changes, your prayers become declarations. This is not arrogance, it's divine alignment. To align your mindset, you must cleanse your internal dialogue. Begin each morning with declarations like, "I am a magnet for miracles. Wealth flows to me freely and faithfully. The same power that created the universe works through me." These aren't cute phrases. They are coded instructions to your subconscious, which holds the steering wheel of your life. The more you speak them, the more your belief system bends in that direction, and the more your external world responds accordingly. Think about your brain as a broadcasting station. When tuned to poverty, it sends out fear, anxiety, and lack, and attracts circumstances to match. But when you tune to prosperity and faith, you begin to attract opportunities, ideas, and even winning moments that match your internal vibration. The lottery is simply one possible channel, not the source. You are not manifesting the ticket. You are manifesting the belief that you are a chosen vessel for financial overflow. Many people ask, but what about those who manifest and don't win? The question isn't if manifestation works. The question is whether their internal frequency matches the external outcome they're trying to claim. A distorted belief cannot produce a divine result. You must believe beyond the ticket, beyond the odds, beyond the news. You must believe in your divine right to abundance as a child of God. Mindset is not hype, it's the engine. It's the birthplace of manifestation. When your thoughts, speech, and emotions are aligned with wealth and gratitude, you open up a portal that invites the miraculous into the mundane. The lottery, then, is not a game of chance. It becomes a point of contact where divine belief and practical action collide. So today, the most important number you must choose is not on a lottery slip. It's the frequency of your thoughts. Shift them, align them, speak to them. You are not hoping to win. You are manifesting a reality that already exists in the spiritual realm. And once your mindset is locked in, the door to your miracle begins to swing open. There is no manifestation without declaration. Words are not harmless sounds. They are tools of construction or weapons of destruction. What you say shapes what you see. And when it comes to manifesting something as specific as a lottery win, your words must go before you like warriors clearing the battlefield. You must learn to command your world by commanding your mouth. In Genesis 1, the Bible reveals a powerful truth, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Notice, he didn't think the light into being. He didn't wish the light into existence. He said it. The creative force that framed the entire universe was not silence, it was speech. You are made in the image of that same creator. That means your words carry the same creative potential. You are not just a human being, you are a speaking spirit. What you say sets the parameters for what can happen. Every lottery winner who manifested their win through intention and belief will tell you the same thing. They started speaking like they had already won. Their language was prophetic. It was confident. They didn't speak from their bank account. They spoke from their belief account. A woman named Cynthia Stafford is a prime example. In 2007, she won $112 million in the California Mega Millions. But what most people don't know is that Cynthia had been visualizing and verbally declaring that exact amount, $112 million, for over 2 years. She wrote it down, she meditated on it, she spoke it out loud repeatedly. Her words were not wishful, they were instructional. She told the universe what she expected, and the universe obeyed. Here's the truth. Most people cancel their own miracles with their mouths. One moment, they're speaking faith. The next moment, they're joking about being broke, and then they wonder why nothing changes. James 3:10 says, "Out of the same mouth proceed blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not so to be." You cannot speak both wealth and worry and expect to win anything. Double-minded speech produces double-blind results. So what does that mean practically? It means you must develop a wealth vocabulary. Start speaking your way into alignment. Say it boldly. I am a money magnet. I am divinely favored to receive supernatural income. Winning is normal for me. I don't chase money. Money chases me. The winning ticket is drawn to me, and I am drawn to it. Say it in the morning. Say it in traffic. Say it while brushing your teeth. Your words are seeds. The more you plant them, the sooner you harvest them. The atmosphere around your life begins to conform to the content of your conversations. Have you ever noticed how negativity spreads faster when spoken? Someone says, "I'll never make it," and suddenly everything around them begins to cooperate with that failure. They lose motivation, they miss opportunities, even their energy repels success. The opposite is also true. When you speak in alignment with abundance, people, circumstances, and even randomness begin to bend in your favor. Your brain listens to your words. Neuroscience backs this up. According to Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist at Thomas Jefferson University, positive words can alter the expression of genes, strengthen areas in our brain's frontal lobes, and promote cognitive functioning. Your words not only shape your belief, they shape your biology. That means every time you say, "I'm a winner," your body aligns, your energy aligns, and your behavior aligns. You start checking the lottery results with expectation, not desperation. You buy tickets with peace, not panic. You shift from gambling to prophesying, and that shift is what separates those who guess from those who manifest. Think of your words as a GPS. If you keep saying, "I never win," you're giving your destiny the wrong coordinates. But when you say, "I attract divine outcomes," you are rerouting your life toward that reality. Just like a GPS won't argue with you, your life won't argue with your confession. It will simply follow it. So today, take inventory of your speech. Are your words building your miracle or breaking it down? Are you speaking like a winner or whining like a warrior? Winning the lottery isn't about luck, it's about language. And until your tongue becomes an instrument of prophecy, manifestation cannot find you. The lottery doesn't respond to lucky numbers. It responds to aligned voices. Speak like the victory is yours, not because of arrogance, but because you understand that your words are the womb of your reality. You're not speaking to impress people. You're speaking to unlock dimensions. You're not chasing a ticket. You're commanding an outcome. And when your words match your belief, and your belief matches your identity, there's no limit to what can find you, even if it's a $100 million jackpot. Visualization is not imagination. It is intentional creation. It's not about seeing pictures in your head. It's about seeing your future as if it were your present. Winning the lottery isn't about hoping one day your life might change. It's about experiencing the change internally before the external ever shows up. When you visualize with emotional precision, you give your soul a new address. And your life, sooner or later, will move there. The most powerful creative force in manifestation is the ability to see before it's seen. Every architect sees the building before it's built. Every inventor sees the product before it's produced. Every visionary sees their win before the world witnesses it. This is how manifestation works. You must become pregnant with the outcome before it is birthed in your reality, but it's not enough to just see it. You must feel it. Emotions are the fuel of vision. If you visualize the winning moment without joy, gratitude, and expectancy, you're only using half the tool. Think of visualization as a seed and emotion as the water. Without emotion, the image withers, but with strong, focused emotion, your vision becomes magnetic. Let me take you through a spiritual exercise. Imagine you're standing in your local convenience store. You hand over the ticket, the clerk scans it. Suddenly, their face changes. "Sir, you need to call the lottery office. This ticket just hit the jackpot." Your heart races, your knees buckle, your eyes well up. Now pause, feel that emotion, the excitement, the shock, the gratitude, the awe. Hold that feeling for 60 seconds. This is emotional precision. You're not just imagining, you're experiencing. You've shifted from theory to training. A woman named Sharon Tarabasi, a Canadian who won over $10 million in a lottery, said before her win, she used to sit every day and imagine herself giving to family, driving her dream car, and building a better life for her kids. She didn't just want the money, she lived with the feeling of already having it. The money came, but it was drawn to her long before the ticket was. It followed her emotional frequency. Scientific research backs this up. According to a study in the Journal of Consulting Psychology, athletes who engaged in mental rehearsal with vivid emotional intensity performed better than those who just visualized mechanically. The more emotion they felt during rehearsal, the stronger the outcome. That's not limited to sports. It works for wealth, relationships, health, and yes, even the lottery. This is why most people never manifest anything. They see with their eyes closed, but they feel nothing. They picture the moment, but their hearts are numb. Emotion is the signature that tells the subconscious mind, this is real. And once your subconscious believes it's real, it begins to command the mind, body, and spirit to align with that belief. You start to move, act, and respond as if it's already happened. You must also visualize consistently. Once is not enough. You don't go to the gym one time and expect to be fit. The same principle applies here. Visualization must become part of your spiritual discipline. Set aside 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes before bed. Close your eyes, enter the scene, smell the air, hear the applause, feel the moment. Live in that moment, speak gratitude from that moment. The more vivid it becomes, the closer it comes. Even the Bible uses the language of vision. Write the vision and make it plain, says Habakkuk 2:2. Why? Because a vision clarified becomes a life magnetized. When you make your vision plain and feed it with faith-filled emotion, it becomes impossible to ignore. The vision begins to look for you, even when you're not looking for it. Here's the key. Don't visualize the money, visualize the result. See the lifestyle, see the freedom, see the bills paid off, see the people you help. See the laughter of your family on a vacation you paid for in full. That emotional connection creates clarity, and clarity is power. Don't just see numbers on a screen. See transformation in your life. There's a neurological phenomenon called the reticular activating system, RAS. It's the part of your brain that filters information based on what you focus on. When you visualize wealth daily, your RAS begins to highlight conversations, ideas, and even intuitive nudges that bring you closer to that wealth. You'll hear things differently. You'll feel drawn to buy a ticket on a particular day, or choose certain numbers, or even shift how you invest and think. That's not coincidence. It's the fruit of focused emotional visualization. Visualization is not fantasy. It is faith with eyes. And when you see clearly and feel deeply, the door between what is and what could be begins to dissolve. You stop being a dreamer and you become a receiver. So stop watching others win and start seeing yourself win. In your mind, in your spirit, in your emotions. Your future doesn't respond to sight. It responds to vision. And once you can see it with precision and feel it with passion, it will start making its way toward you. Manifestation without movement is a contradiction. Faith without action is fantasy. If you truly believe that the universe is conspiring to bless you, especially through something as specific as a lottery win, then your daily actions must reflect that belief. Manifestation is not magic. It's a process of partnership between what you expect and what you execute. Too many people say they're manifesting, but their actions deny their intentions. They declare abundance, but operate in hesitation. They talk about wealth, but every step they take echoes fear, doubt, and disorganization. If your words say, I am ready to receive, but your lifestyle says I'm not prepared, the blessing will pass you by, not because you weren't chosen, but because you weren't aligned. Intention is internal. Action is external. When both are synchronized, manifestation becomes inevitable. Consider this example. A man named Bill Morgan, an Australian truck driver, was clinically dead for 14 minutes following a heart attack. After miraculously surviving, he decided to completely shift his mindset. He told everyone that life had given him a second chance and that he was expecting favor. He bought a lottery ticket and, incredibly, he won a car. Then, during a TV reenactment of his win, he bought another scratch card for the cameras, and $1 too, 150 zeros. 00 live on air. That's not random, that's alignment. His mindset said, I'm favored, and his actions echoed that belief consistently. If you say you're manifesting a lottery win, but you never research your state's draw times, forget to buy tickets, or delay entering because you're too busy, you're not manifesting, you're making excuses. Consistent, simple actions rooted in faith create momentum. When your daily behavior reflects your spiritual expectation, the supernatural has a physical invitation. Here's a spiritual principle: God multiplies movement. In the story of the 4 lepers in 2 Kings 7, they were starving at the city gates, but once they said, "Why sit here until we die?" and began moving toward the enemy's camp, the Lord caused the sound of their footsteps to be amplified like chariots and horses. Their little movement triggered a massive breakthrough. They aligned intention with action. So how do you align practically when manifesting a lottery win? Buy with purpose, not panic. Don't purchase tickets in fear or desperation. Buy with peace and expectancy. Say out loud, "This is a point of contact for what I already believe is mine." Every action becomes a prayer when done with faith. Be consistent. You don't need to buy excessive amounts of tickets. 1 ticket with faith is more powerful than 10 bought with doubt. But consistency shows trust. Weekly or monthly, stay engaged, record your intentions, keep a manifestation journal, write down your declarations. I will win this amount. I am a magnet for divine wealth. I am favored for overflow. Writing engages your focus and programs your subconscious mind. Steward what you have. If you can't manage $100, how will you handle $10 million? Pay attention to your spending. Tithe if you believe in it. Be a blessing with the little you have. Your behavior before the breakthrough proves whether you're ready for the breakthrough. Prepare for the win. Have a financial strategy in place. Research what happens when people win. Know how to receive large sums. Find a trusted advisor that shows the universe and yourself that you're expecting more. When you move like money is coming, money starts moving toward you. When you behave like breakthrough is on the calendar, breakthrough becomes your portion. It's not arrogance, it's awareness, and awareness breeds alignment. Also understand this: your vibration is affected by your actions. If you keep saying you believe but act like you don't, your energy becomes confused. The law of attraction responds to clarity. Don't let your habits contradict your declarations. If you're manifesting abundance, walk like it, talk like it, plan like it, think like it, spend time in places that inspire you. Don't avoid wealth. Immerse yourself in its environment. Even Jesus didn't perform miracles randomly. The blind had to ask. The lame had to stretch. The sick had to reach. Movement precedes manifestation. In the same way, your action proves your faith. Whether it's buying the ticket, writing the vision, studying your numbers, or praying with strategy, act like your miracle is already en route. Manifestation is not magic, it is divine participation. Your role is not to make it happen by force, it's to align so perfectly with the vision that it happens by favor. Favor follows alignment, and alignment requires action. You're not just playing a game, you're fulfilling a prophetic cycle. So every time you take an aligned action, see it as a seed, and know that in the divine economy, no seed goes unnoticed. You cannot manifest what your mind rejects. No matter how much you visualize, speak, or take action, if your core beliefs are corrupted by doubt, shame, guilt, fear, or unworthiness, you will unconsciously block the very thing you're praying for. Manifestation is not only spiritual, it's psychological, and until your beliefs are purified, your blessings will remain postponed. Limiting beliefs are hidden agreements you've made with yourself, often without realizing it. They sound like this: I never win, people like me don't get rich, I'm not lucky, money is hard to come by, or if I had more, I'd probably lose it anyway. These phrases may seem harmless, but they are spiritual contracts, mental handcuffs that keep you bound to lack. Every time you repeat them, you reinforce a prison in your own mind. Here's a truth you must embrace: you were not created for limitation. You were created in the image of a limitless God, which means lack is learned, not inherited. Somewhere along the way, whether through upbringing, trauma, or culture, you picked up beliefs that don't belong to your divine identity. The work of manifestation is as much about unlearning as it is about attracting. You must break the old mental agreements before the new reality can move in. Let me show you what this looks like. A man named Richard Lustig won the lottery 7 times in the United States. While most people focused on his strategy, the real power was in his belief. He refused to accept that lottery wins were reserved for other people. He rejected the idea that consistent winning was impossible. In his own words, most people don't win because they don't believe they can. That's not arrogance, that's alignment. The most dangerous beliefs are the ones that hide under logic. Statements like "I'm just being realistic," or "I'm not greedy," or "money is the root of all evil." These phrases feel wise, but they're actually spiritual saboteurs. First of all, money isn't evil. The love of money is, according to Scripture, money is a tool. It takes on the personality of the one holding it. In the hands of a wicked person,